Interesado ka bang malaman yung preview sa UAAP Women's Volleyball Tournament Season 80? Yan ang susunod. Hi Bells and Bullies! Welcome to my second channel, Volleyvlog PH. I created this channel because gusto kong i-share yung other interest ko, and that is UAAP Volleyball. By the way, I have a vlogging channel and that is Lexpirations PH. Please do check it out. So, nakikita nyo naman na naka-vlog ako ngayon to show that I am not biased. Ilang araw na lang ay magsisimula na ang inaabangang UAAP Women's Volleyball Season 80. At of course, hindi tayo papayag kung hindi natin makikita yung preview kung ano ba ang aabangan natin this season. So, let's start alphabetically tayo. Let's start with Adamson Falcons. So, sa Adamson Falcons, yung key strength talaga nila is their new reinforcement, and that is Ellie Suyod. So, si Ellie Suyod is from De La Salle University, at nung freshman siya, napakitang gila siya nung championship. Kasi parang na-injured ata dun si Aragalang. Ngayon, she transferred for Adamson. Nag 1-year residency muna siya sa Adamson. And she played on PVL. Nakita talaga natin yung potential niya at yung lakas niya at yung naidagdag niya sa Adamson Falcons. And of course, nagbabalik si Fem Emnas na isang magaling na setter ng Adamson. Nakita ko talaga na last season nag-struggle talaga yung Adamson in terms of setting. So Fem Emnas is a veteran setter, and welcome back. Of course, gagalingan at gagalangan ni Fem Emnas dyan. Isa siya sa mga inaabangan ko this season kung ano talaga yung role yung magigawa niya as a playmaker sa Adamson Falcons. So, pangalawang key strengths ng Adamson is of course Coach Eris Prada and the all-women coach team. So maganda talaga sa isang women's team na may all-women coaching team because they understand each other, they are in the same page. Kasi paminsan-minsan, some men na coach is hindi maintindihan yung damdamin ng babae, yung pangangailangan ng babae, at kung ano-ano pa. So, they have a very good team and a very good coach. So, si Coach Eris Prada is an American coach and maganda siya, model din siya, di ba? Pero I think she is a great motivator for the girls, and medyo fail yung debut niya for season 79, but this season parang babawi talaga siya. No? Nakikita ko talaga na babawi siya. Another key strength sa Adamson Falcons is their experience ng off-season dahil nakaapak sila sa Final Four sa PVL. So, isang magandang experience yon as a team na they can win games, and especially natalo din yung UP na hindi nila natalo last season. Kaya, there are a lot to expect for Adamson University. Ay, muntikan ko nang malimutan na nagbabalik din pala si Mylene Paat, which is a very good middle blocker. Ang lakas talaga pumalo niya. Tapos, medyo balance sila if magkatabi sila ni Gemma Galanza. Nung season 78, nakita ko yung tandem nila, ang galing. Para mas efficient si Gemma at mas efficient siya kapag opposite sila. Yung key weakness lang talaga nila is they have a hard time finishing games. No, yun yung problema nila last season, although they have potential, but they have hard time to finish a set or to finish a game. And then, second na weakness nila is injured yung key player nila na si Gemma Galanza. So, hindi natin alam if full force ba ngayon si Gemma Galanza or baka may iniinda pang pain. Kaya tignan na lang natin this season. And another weakness nila is they have a weak bench. So, parang yung first six, if kasama yung mga bagong reinforcement, maganda na, magaling na. Pero if ever na mapagod, or di kaya sana walang ma-injured, or di kaya off-play siya. So, yung question na lang doon is, sino yung papalit? Diba? So, let's proceed sa letter A din, Ateneo de Manila University. So, nakakasya kasi si Madayag yung team captain nila ngayon. Akala ko ba si Bea De Leon? Pero nung lumabas yung lineup ng teams is si Madi Madayag yung kanilang team captain sa Ateneo de Manila University. Yung key strength nila is they have still their ace spikers, the Tino, the Maraginot, Kinagaston, marami silang ace spikers. So, okay yon. Pangalawa, though maraming issues na parang hindi na daw babalik si Ty Bundit, pero si Coach Ty andito pa rin sa season na to. So, he is a great coach. Parang nang nagsimula siya mag-coach Ateneo de Manila, hindi pa nawawala yung Ateneo sa championships. Lastly, Ateneo de Manila University has a great bench. So parang nahasa na talaga yung bench nila last season, off-season, at ngayong season, hindi natin alam kung anong pwedeng ibigay ng mga bench players ng Ateneo de Manila University. Let's proceed to their rival na De La Salle University, and all eyes are on this team kasi they are the champions last season, and yung key strength talaga nila is si Coach Ramil talaga. Kasi nung last season natalo sila ng Ateneo twice sa elimination round, pero nung championship na talaga nanalo sila. Well, di nila binigyan ng pagkakataon yung Ateneo to be on Game 3. Kasi si Coach Ramil is a very strategic kasing coach, and he really knows kung anong pawns yung gagamitin niya, kung sinong players yung isasalang niya, at kung anong gagawin niya sa isang situation, at kung paano manalo ng championships. And second, they have their ace spikers as well, kina Kim D, Desiree Cheng, Majoy Baron, Ogansanya, at maraming pang iba. And of course, is one of their key strengths talaga is si best libero, si Don Zulueta. Joke. Si Don Macandili, which is the second best libero nung nag-league dito sa Philippines. Grabe, no? Amazing yung maging second best libero sa Asian League. And yeah, Don Macandili is a very great libero. Kung makikita mo yung mga saves niya sa kahit ang hirap na, nagagawan pa rin at nasisave niya pa rin yung ball, which is a very, very great character as a libero. And lastly, one of their best and key strength talaga is they have solid championship experience, and of course, credits to Coach Ramil De Jesus. And now, let's proceed to Far Eastern University. So, yung strength talaga nila this season is they have still an intact lineup. Si Reme Palma lang talaga yung nawala sa kanila. So, hindi siya malaking kawalan, pero maraming talented strikers yung FEU. Kaya, inaabangan sila ngayon this season. They gave a headache sa Ateneo at sa Lasal nung last season. Kaya, siguro time na nila ngayon. Second key strength is they have great bench, and also meron silang variety of setters. Yung isa, si Negrito na tall setter, and she is good in blocking as well. So, kung kinakailangan ng variety, andun naman yun si Kayuna ba yun? Oo, hindi ko sure. Pero, may variety of sets na pwedeng pagpipilian ng coach. And lastly, Vargas is back! Yeah, come on! And isa lang talaga nakita kong weakness ng FEU is they are inconsistent. Maraming times nung season 79 na parang alam mo talaga na parang sila na talaga dapat ang manalo, pero naging inconsistent yung isang player like si Basas or Idol Stipols, depende sa tempo. Kaya sana walang off-play sa mga key players ng FEU ngayon para they can nail the championship. I'm hoping. Okay, so let's proceed to National University. Key strength, obvious naman po yung key strength nila is si Jaja Santiago and the Nabor connection. Jaja Santiago is a very powerful player, unstoppable player, kaya isa sa mga masakit talaga na bantayan. Kasi parang lahat ng spike niya napapasok talaga. Yung spiking accuracy niya talaga saludo kay Jaja. And also, they have an intact lineup this season and they have a great off-season. Nanalo sila sa PVL. So, malaki yung i-expect natin sa NU ngayong season na to. And yung key weakness talaga nakikita ko sa National University is the same din last season. They have a hard time on receptions and baka digging din. Kaya pag-igihan pa sana ng libero at nung coach kung paano marireceive yung mga bola at para ma-set naman ng ninabor yung mga receive na yun. Okay? Let's proceed to University of the East. Yung key strength talaga yung University of the East is si Baliton, which is a towering setter. Nag-improve na talaga siya ngayon. And then, isa sa mga key strength din nila is they have a national experience kasi some of their players na kisali sa national pool ng Philippines sa liga. And then, yung key weakness talaga nila is they have a weak bench. So, hindi pa masyadong maaasahan yung bench players ng UE. Second, they have a hard time finishing games. Nung last year, nakakakuha sila ng mga sets, pero sayang na sayang kasi hindi sila nakakakuha ng panalo. Pero mabuti na lang nakakuha sila ng panalo sa Adamson, which is a tough one. And then, yung isa talagang weakness din nila is yung leader. Questionable if merong leader ba talaga sa group. Kasi importante talagang merong leader sa group in order to lead the team inside the court. Hindi lang yung coach na outside the court lang nag-lead. Kasi kinakailangan ding leader sa inside the court na some of the girls will look up to. Diba? So, let's proceed to the University of the Philippines. Yung key strength ng University of the Philippines is they have a veteran setter. Pangatlo si Estranero last season. And they have third-year players na maaasahan talaga. Sina Moldes, si Cla Carlos, sina Buitres, sina Dorog, a lot of them. Of course, they have this new Kenyan coach, which is si Sir Godfrey Okomu. And mag-e-expect tayo na mas mabilis yung mga sets kasi sabi niya, they focus on fast plays and they really wanted to win a championship this season. Kaya tingnan na lang natin if kaya. Yung key weakness talaga niya ngayon is questionable yung receptions. If si Estranero yung nagre-receive, okay siya if siya yung libero. Pero tingnan na lang natin if may bagong libero yung UP, if makaka-receive sila na maayos. And then their key weakness is the loss of their veteran, Tiamson, Geyser, and Bersola. A great loss for the UP community, pero andyan pa naman yung third year players nila. Kaya tingnan na lang natin kung ano pang maiibigay ng UP this season. And then na-notice ko din na their bench players are not yet matured. Kaya tingnan na lang natin if may na-contribute si yung bagong coach nila, si Coach Godfrey. So, lastly, nakakapagod. Lastly, pumunta tayo sa University of Santo Tomas or UST. So, yung key strength talaga nila is they still have an intact team. Second, they have Cherry Rundina, which is an energizer for the team. And yung leader nila ngayon is si Palek. Kaya titinan na lang natin if she is a great leader. Pero yung key losses talaga nila is nawala si EJ Laure, which is their main scorer. So top 3 na main scorer last season si EJ Laure and top 4 si Cici Rondina. Pero saan manggagaling yung puntos if wala si EJ Laure? Yun yung tanong na dapat sagutin ng UST. So that is all for now, mga bells and bullies. Low battery na ako kaya tatapusin na natin to. Excited na ba kayo bukas kasi magsisimula na yung UAAP Women's Volleyball Season 80. Don't forget to click subscribe, hit the bell button, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if this is helpful. Share this video to your volleyball friends and see you in my next upload. Bye bye.